Snapchatting
I
us, Eve?
am.
Eve.
For VH1. Say hi,
VH1.
y'all.
Hi. You didn't
It's
get me,
Ebro in the
Eve.
morning.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Thank
Ebro in
you.
the morning, Hot 97. Ladies and gentlemen, Rosenberg, Laura Styles, give it up for Eve. Eve.
What's up, y'all?
Yay.
Yo, you look amazing as
Thank
usual.
you.
Your life
I'm
is
still trying to wake
incredible.
up.
We did research for this interview, and it was like, well, she lives the perfect life now.
I don't live a perfect life.
He asked me, I'm like, Eve is happy and amazing. That's everything that's going on with her.
Happy. Thank God. Knock on wood.
But you don't live the perfect life?
No, there is no perfect life.
Well, I mean,
I am happy.
Relatively speaking
I'm
to your
happy.
humble beginnings.
Yeah, but that's not perfect either. That's just I'm happy.
And
I
that's
don't
a
believe in
blessing.
perfect. I don't believe in perfect. It's a blessing. Yeah.
It's a blessing. You're in Barbershop 3.
Yes.
Yo, our Rosenberg's in Barbershop 3 too.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw it. I just saw the premiere. I wasn't really
You didn't see him?
Well, Ebro, here's
trying
the
to
thing.
think what part was because
That's a good question. Ebro, I don't think we need to bring this up with anyone anymore. Because now that the final...
Wait.
You came in here saying I will be the star of Barbershop.
Yes, I did. But now that the final cut's out, I've heard, because I didn't see it yet, nor was I invited to anything, I heard that I am not in the final cut. You know it's called the final cut? Wait, what's it called? It's called the next cut?
it's called the next.
The next cut. Yeah, I'm not in the cut. I didn't make the cut.
Didn't make the cut.
No, I heard the back of my head is in. Did you notice the scene at the end when they show the courtroom outside the courthouse? And there's like the reporters outside the courthouse. You remember that part?
There's a speech.
Yep, there's a speech outside the courthouse.
Right.
By my man.
Yeah.
And then I think if you see probably like a balding, shaved head on the back of the screen.
Was that you?
That was me.
I was like, Dan, I look familiar.
That's right. That was me.
So they just made you some random white guy in the press.
No, I had lines when I went down. I had my own trailer. Oh, it's really happened.
Did
I
you
swear.
take pictures? Is it on Instagram? Because if it's somebody just said if it's not on Instagram, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Eve, he came in here saying, "Oh, I shot scenes with Nicki. I shot scenes with Common. I shot with Cedric the Entertainer. Who else did you? You were shooting scenes with everyone.
I didn't say I shot scenes with them. I said they were my co-stars. Okay. And so was Eve. And Eve is a co-star as well.
Did you see him there?
I didn't though.
No,
but it was long days. I was probably, I
Exactly.
might have been tired. Like maybe I got I could have got sent home before.
What's his face was in the scene with me? The guy
what's his face?
The guy from Save the Last Dance.
No, because I was in the scenes with him.
No,
mostly
at the
when
end
he
of the
was on
courthouse.
set.
He spoke outside the courthouse.
Oh, that's right. God, you're angry. You should
No.
go see it tonight. Right?
I wasn't invited.
I'm inviting you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the star of the movie, Eve.
Can you go with her?
I'm actually going
Well,
to
I'm not gonna go. I can drop you off.
So Eve, I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you glowing. Final
Yes.
cut.
Yeah.
Is it? I think it's kind of cool that you and Nicki Minaj, female MCs that just, came up at different times, obviously,
Yeah.
but very dope, are both in the movie. Did you guys have any interaction at all? On the
Yeah,
set?
no, we have really good scenes together. Like I can't wait actually for people to see our scenes together.
Love this.
Even after I read the script, when I read the script, I didn't know who they were gonna get, and then after I read the script, and they told me, I was like, oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But then what was even better is being on set with her, and she was actually really cool, and she actually does a great job in the movie. So yeah,
That's
and people are
tight.
gonna love to see us in our scene.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why are you guys like feisty?
We're very feisty.
Uh-huh.
There's a man involved.
Oh,
Yeah.
Y'all both having sex with the same dude.
No, we ain't having sex with the same dude. You gotta go see the movie. But but there are relationship issues.
Okay.
With some situations. It's real good.
Did you guys get to spend some time together, like talking about music or just personal
No,
moments?
more like in between shots, it would be like just hanging out, not really even talking about much because you're just hanging out. But
Right.
no music, which is funny because there's so many rappers in the movie. You would think that something would have got done, but no, we didn't get to talk about any music. No.
Rappers don't talk about. Do rappers that are accomplished rappers talk about rap when they're not working on rap?
Yeah, I guess so. I think. Well, we didn't, so no, I guess I'm lying.
Because y'all was,
I'm about to
y'all
make
was
something
getting
up
other
just
money.
now, right
Y'all
now.
was getting other money, so it was like we're not gonna sit around and talk about bars and rhymes.
No,
and-
but you know what? People do talk about stuff. I mean, but I guess we was just in movie mode, I guess. I don't
Or
know.
it's cool
But
that they
then-
were
but-
probably
but
trying to
by
get
the
to know
way,
each other.
They're trying to get to know each other, but I have to say, Cube and Common talked about music because obviously they put out a song. They actually put out a video and a song for the movie.
Truth.
So
And they
talked
had
about
beef
music.
back in the day.
And
they had
had
real
beef.
beef back
I
in the
know.
day.
Isn't that crazy? That's dope. Once I heard that they were doing that, I was like, that's amazing. Dope.
Did you have any expectations or concerns about when you go into something and you're working with like another
Yeah.
woman MC? I mean, Did you have any concerns that, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't go as smoothly as it did?
I think that not just for a female MC, for females, period. When
Right.
you're on a set with a lot of women, you never know who might have an attitude. So you always think about that. It could be the dudes who have attitudes too, by the way. But yes, obviously it was like, oh, wow, how is me and Nicki, are we going to get along? Like, and we did. It was fine. It was easy. We grown-ups. We professional. Like, you know, it ain't no reason for us to have any type of anything. Like,
No, for sure.
You know?
Was she a fan? Did she tell you that she was a fan?
I mean, not like that. I think it was just a mutual respect. Like, you know, we just happy to be there.
That's nice. I mean, it's a pretty good gig, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
This barbershop thing's
it
been
was,
working out.
It's been good. It's been good.
I didn't mean
Look
for
at him
me.
still.
Not for,
Not for me. I mean, it's been working out for Eve. Don't touch me.
Yo, you got clipped.
Aww.
And it's a
I remember you
barbershop.
asked for like extra days off too. Like,
Remember?
you remember you didn't have enough vacation days left, and you was like, "Yo, I need a couple extra days to do this."
Well, I had to get it done, and I got cut at the barbershop, completely cut out of the movie. The rare
They
snippet.
can probably send you your
My part?
Outtakes.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Well, I'm sure it would help sell the DVD. Is my
sure.
my extras? Yeah,
The
outtakes.
director's cut.
The director's cut with me is, I think, really what's going to push it over the top.
That's what he, you know, I didn't want to say, but that's what Malcolm Lee was kind of.
Malcolm Lee, my
did
guy,
mention,
my director.
yeah, he did mention that, but I messed up the surprise.
Yeah, it's okay. No, I'm glad people know. And by the way,
Fuck that up, Eve.
and by the way, as bad as it all went, as bad as it is that I'm not in the movie, I really did get to work with Malcolm Lee. Though he directed me for one day. We had a moment.
Does he hit you back on text now?
moment.
Have you
I don't.
ever
I've never.
reached out
I
to-
don't have his phone number or any sort of contact information whatsoever. But we did have a nice moment. Now, Eve, are you what's next? What's going on right now? Are you working on another movie?
No, not at the moment. When I leave here, I'm doing press here, obviously, and then I go home for 2 weeks and I do Gumball, my husband's rally.
Oh, it's
Friday
time for the
night.
rally.
It's time for the
And when you say
rally.
go home, you mean Europe, England.
London, yeah.
London.
Yeah. So, then I do that, and then I'm doing some music, and then still reading scripts, and it's a lot going on.
All right, but for the audience who doesn't know what Gumball is,
Yes.
can you explain it?
It's hard. Okay, so Gumball 3000 is basically, it's a 3,000-mile journey. You drive 3,000 miles for 7 days. And it's a lot of different type of people who do it. Everyone from like Bun B, who does it every year.
He loves it. He
Yo,
loves
I
it.
know, that's
My
Come on,
boy,
Pepper.
brother Bun
my
B.
boy 13th Witness does it too.
Oh my
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he is doing it this year.
Yeah.
I think he is, yeah. So
I have
and
a
so
friend. My
artists,
friend Chris from G Pen does it too. He does it too. Yeah.
Chris is doing it this year.
Yes, he does it too. Since everyone's name dropping.
I don't know if any friends
13th
do that.
witness.
Sorry.
Well, it's true. He's doing it. So everyone from like artists to entrepreneurs to sheikhs, you know, Saudi sheikhs to skateboarders, rappers. It's like summer camp almost for 7 days of people who love cars and love an adventure. So
Can you explain? Because this is some real baller shit, right? Let's just be honest. Gumball 3000, you gotta have some bread to get involved.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Or somebody's got to have
To
bread
sponsor
to
you.
put you
Right.
Sponsor, yeah.
Because you guys will stop, let's say you stop in New York City.
Right.
Right? Or you land in New York City. There's cars waiting in New York City
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
that you've had to have
Well, so-
flown over
Right.
or
So it
rented
gets flown.
here
They
or-
get flown over in a cargo plane before you get on the plane. So they meet you on a tarmac. So when you land, you jump in your car and you just drive.
Oh, I thought it was just in Europe.
It's in Europe every other year, every 2 years. So this year is in Europe. And then it'll be 2 years and it'll be back in the States.
And what is your husband's deal with? Is it his
owns
event?
He owns it.
It's
Yeah.
his event.
It's his company.
He
owns the
Congratulations,
whole
you played yourself.
That's cool. Actually, congratulations, you played yourself because our audience didn't know that yet. So that's my job as an interviewer is to try to get them information. And now you know Eve's husband owns the entire thing. So does that mean he drives? Does he drive also?
Oh yeah, he drives. We drive together.
You're in the car with him?
We've done it 5 years together. That's
So-
a test for a relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Everyone. Trust me, if you
All
can drive
those hours?
3,000 miles with somebody and you still love them by the end of it.
But it's not like a regular road trip. You guys are driving
No.
at high speeds and in
No,
exotic
some people
cars.
are and some people aren't. So like literally, like some people have Bugattis and McLarens, but some people have like 78 Beetles and like
That's
ambulances.
Are
Like
you
some
dri-
people literally are like, I want to do an ambulance. Like,
Are you driving a 78 Beetle?
No, we're probably driving a Pagani.
That's done.
I mean, she's not going to lie to us.
I mean, Ebro, come on.
I knew the
I
answer.
think Beetles are so cute though,
They are.
and I would drive one.
So Eve, let's talk music. Because
Yeah.
you know I'm hearing DMX working on records.
Yes,
right.
yes.
He was he's a lot better now. He
Yes.
had his
Yeah.
illness and
Yeah.
sickness and recovered, and he's performing, doing
Yeah.
shows. Is there going to be some sort of Eve appearance
Absolutely.
on a?
Absolutely. Whatever you're asking, absolutely. Music, appearance, whatever. Like, for me, I'm just excited that, like, X is working, that he's happy, he's in a good place. Like, if he needed me, I'm there. If Rough Riders need me, I'm there. Like, that's family. That's always.
And so we're going to see maybe a Rough Riders collaborative effort.
I don't know. I mean, there are things being talked about. And if it comes together, I'm right there. No problem.
No question.
Easy.
I don't really
Yeah, of course.
I don't understand Rough Riders fully, to be honest with you.
Why?
Well, but by that I mean, like, Swizz, it seems like, is always working, right?
Yeah.
He's who you would think would be the most difficult one to pin down musically because he's been so active musically. But he's always doing stuff with DMX and with anyone who's down. But then it seems like nothing really ever, and this isn't meant to be a shot at Swizzy,
Right.
we love him. Nothing ever ends up actually happening. You
But
know
I
what I'm saying?
don't think it's Swiss. I think it's the nature of people having lives, and I think that sometimes plans happen and then things just fizzle out or whatever. And then everything's about timing too, I think.
Because my point is the whole crew's intention seems to be in the right place.
Absolutely.
Obviously, X has had his ups and downs, and hopefully he's on a really good path right now. But I just find it really interesting. I also find your life, I mean, I don't think there's another. We have seen some of the rappers that we love and admire have a career trajectory and life trajectory that is amazing. Eve's is as random a one that exists, though. Like, there's not there's not an Eve out there. Like, her life in terms of now.
Random.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, it wasn't planned.
No. Really? The 3 white children in Europe?
4.
Sorry, 4 white children in Europe. Like, it's just so, I
Listen,
love it. It's just so
I
random.
wrote it in a notebook, all right? This is my life.
She was in Philly. She's like, here's what's going to happen. Very successful rap career. Then.
No, honestly, I swear to God, you don't think there's days I wake up and I'm like, where am I? I'm in London right now. Like, this is my husband. These are my stuff. Like, I have moments like that, but I think I was open to life. Like, since I was a little, like, even though I grew up in the hood, I grew up in Philly, everything. My mom, she had me at a young age, but she exposed me to a ton of stuff. And I think all of that is what happened now, I guess. I don't know. I was
you were
open to life.
open-minded. You was
Yeah,
open-minded.
open to life, open to love, whatever that looked like, open to, just being happy, honestly. Like, there were times in music, in my career, in the biggest moments in my career where I was a very unhappy person. Like, I had a lot going on, but I was not a happy person. So, I think I just took a step back and was like, you know what, I need to stop trying to control things and let things, whatever's supposed to be in my life to make the happiness, then that's what I'm with.
And it's funny how family is, right? Like, once you fall in love and your family becomes your family, like, where your guys' beginnings were and how far apart they were is completely inconsequential.
Yeah.
Like, family is what family is.
Family's family. Family's family, man.
And now, how does your family, Philly family,
They love it.
How's the interaction with the new family?
My mom in the beginning was like, you are what? Marrying a white guy, he has 4 kids, and you're moving to London. Cool. But then when she came to London, she met his family and hung out with him. She was like, I get it. Like, that's all she said. She was like, I get it. She looked at me and said she get it. And I was like, thank God.
Yeah,
I'm just curious. How did you guys meet?
Doing Gumball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I got invited to do Gumball because Puma was a sponsor.
Uh-huh.
And it was me and Idris Elba. Like, he had his own car and I had my own car. And we met like 6 years ago, 6.5 years ago.
Wow.
And how does your mom and his mom, like, how do they get along?
They are so mommy. Like, they're moms. Like, when they're together, they're completely moms talking about everything. Yeah. No, it's really crazy. I got very lucky because it could have gone a different way. It could have gone a different way, but everybody loves each other.
Have you taken them to Ishkabibbles yet?
No, not
like,
yet.
What's good?
No, I know. No, not yet. I need a family trip to South Street to Ishkabibbles.
Yeah, you really do.
How's that gonna go though when you show
It's
up?
gonna be dope. I think they're gonna love it. The kids are open, like, and more so because I've been in their life for a few years. It would be different if I tried to get in their life now, like, because they're like 13, 12, and it would be wrong.
Oh,
right
so you
now.
caught them when they were still like little
Exactly.
kids, not when they're all. Yeah, now they're becoming.
Yeah, now they'd be like, really, Dad, what are you doing?
So do they Google you to be like, oh my God, you're a rapper?
Yes, they
you did
Google,
this, you did that.
They tell their friends. Like, now some of their teachers know. Like, when I drop off, sometimes I'll do like school drop off with the youngest one, and I don't look like anyone at all.
Right.
Like, it's so different. Like, it's just. But the little, she loves it. Like she'll be like, "This is my stepmom" to everybody.
When you make an appearance somewhere and the DJ sees that you're in the building, what song do you they always want to play the song of theirs. What song do you most want the DJ to play that you're like, yeah?
I don't want them to play anything.
Of course you don't.
I'm not lying. I'm the first person that will stand under, like I will sit under the table.
But you know they're going to.
But you need to play something though, because then I feel funny if you
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword.
So which one? So if
it's a double-edged sword. Like,
so basically, wait till she's twisted, and then she wants to hear the record.
There you go.
You smart.
You smart. Wait, so when you're forced to choose one though, which one would it be?
If I had to choose one, it'd probably be Blow Your Mind. Like that's my favorite record because it's my record. I got it's the first record I wrote the whole record. I got a Grammy. It's my favorite record to perform, and it's my first record that I convinced them to put Gwen on the song. Like there's a lot of like winning with that record for me personally. Right. So that's my favorite one.
I remember when that came out, it was like both of my worlds coming together because I was a big No Doubt fan too. I remember being
that.
like,
yeah.
So dope.
And it's sonically perfect. The song is sonically perfect.
Thanks.
You don't have anything to do with it, but it is. Now, are you still cool with Gwen?
I mean, if I see her, it's all love. Definitely, I don't see her much, but
she's the only person. She's the only person who might have a more random man life than you.
Probably.
Blake, what was the guy? Blake
Shelton.
Yeah,
but is that right? I guess
it is to me.
Is,
but once again, similar scenario. They worked together, or they did something together, and it ended up clicking. Right. Two worlds came together and anticipated.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because it probably would have never happened if they weren't
right of the industry or whatever.
Who do you hang out with in London?
Who do I hang out with? I stalk friends that come to London. Like when they I'm like, call me, you here? Call me. What are you doing? Like I love seeing Americans, New Yorkers that come to London. Beth now. Yes, my fur babies. Like I have my little Hendrix, my homeboy.
What is he?
He's a French bulldog.
Of course, little Frenchie.
Nice.
Little Frenchie. Yeah, I mean, I have friends, but they're not industry friends. Like they're very random as well. Like they're very random friends. Yeah, Noella, like people who do other things actually. Like it's not industry.
What's your day like? I mean, you wake up, get the kids ready for school.
Yeah.
I mean,
it just depends
because
we don't have them all the time. We have them every other weekend. So like the weekends we do have them. Monday is like up, getting the kids ready, doing whatever. During the week is sometimes meetings. I have a pretty chill life there because most of my work is here. So it's a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, like that kind of stuff. And a lot of like hanging out with my dog.
Working out, staying healthy.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Like life stuff. Like my life is there. Like my life is here too. But you know what I mean? Like I'm breathing, living there. Like, and then I work, I come here and I smash it out when I have to.
When you look back at Eve photos or the kids bring up old videos and you look at the person that you were, what do you think?
I think that's me. That's a part. I wouldn't want to change anything. I couldn't be here. I couldn't live and survive there without being that person. Like, all of that is me. All of that made me, like, I wouldn't take one thing back. Not one thing. Even the crazy, silly stuff that I did, I wouldn't take it back.
Do you keep up on the new artists today? Do you keep up on any of the artists, any of the music?
Not a lot. Not some. You know, like, I know more words, know more songs than I know names. And then some of them blend together. They all look the same, some of them. So, but yeah.
Do you like where the music is at?
Not everything, no. Some of it is a little, but I think it's
natural. That's the natural evolution of things.
100%. I mean, I listen to a lot of other kind of music.
Like what?
Like I'm in love with this dude named Jimba, who's a producer who's amazing. Like I listen to a lot of beats. Like I listen to a lot of music.
Are you still writing?
Yeah, I write all the time, but not specific writing. Like I write because it's part of my, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my, like people journal, I have to write something. Like that's my brain, like keeping me sane.
And you don't sell songs, you don't even sell hooks, make records for people and give them out?
No, not right now. Because I feel like that's why I never took on any artists. Because I feel like when I create, it has to be focused. Like I'm a selfish artist. So that's why I've never taken anybody on. Because I would never want them to be up under me and know that I'm not going to give as much. I'm not. I know that 100%, which sounds like, I'm sorry, anybody's like, you selfish.
I mean, look,
but I'm being real.
What it is.
Yeah, like if I hear somebody though and I can pass them on to someone, I do that. I do that all the time. Like connect people all the time. But
do you get bum rushed by a lot of artists
People ask, yeah, definitely. People ask. They ask to send me stuff. They want to email me stuff, like, you know. And like I said, if I can pass it on, I pass it on. Yeah.
Barbershop 3. What's the name of it?
The next cut.
The next cut.
Hopefully I'll be in the next cut.
Yeah.
Because I didn't.
So
make
if they
it.
ask you to come back for another Barbershop, Rosenberg.
Oh, of course I'm happy to come back for another. You know, like, listen, we had a good run. And it didn't turn out exactly how I hoped. But I'm my character. The good news is my character's still alive.
They didn't kill you off.
He's not even born yet. He hasn't even been born yet. So why not? I'll be born in the next one.
And it's in theaters this Friday?
Yeah, this Friday.
The official.
Yep, this Friday.
Wow, man. These movies, Cube, man. And this is all Cube too, right?
That's all Cube. And he goes hard. Like, and it's such a pleasure working with Cube. Like, he's such an inspiration. Like, he's a shit.
He's shit.
That's fact. Shout out to my man Bob Title.
Oh, Bob. Yeah,
Good old Bob.
Who's Bob?
that?
He's one of the producers.
One of my producers.
One of my
producers on the film. From Chicago. Great guy.
Great guy.
Great. Oh yeah, quality guy.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Eve, it's always great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations once again on your life. And
Thank you.
Look, I know a lot of people, they came up listening to your music, so it's always great to see the success stories, no matter how they play out, right? Because we see a lot of stories go the other way where people struggling, hanging on too long, and looking nuts out here. So.
Her life is the opposite. It's amazing. By the way, shout out to all the white guys out there who's sad because they never thought they should take their shot, and they should have.
Should have shot your shot with Eve.
Should have shot your shot. Now some British white dudes living. You failed.
Yo, that is hilarious.